don't know what happened, but it happened, and we're not going to be disturbed. Some kind of way, that first one, it just went off. This is amazing. This is a couple of these things. I was praying over them so hard. A couple of these, I was praying. I don't know what happened, y'all, but all of a sudden I looked up and it was turning to say it had finished. I didn't touch a thing. I didn't touch a thing. What happened, Quinn? What happened? I didn't touch a thing. Distractions come, interruptions come, just like what happened just then. Things happen, but you keep at it. You keep at it and don't stop. Don't stop. Weeds, I'm taking them up from the root, throwing them over to the side. Go grow somewhere else. You're not going to mess up my harvest. Things are going to happen in your life, just like all of our lives, that are distractions. But because they're distractions, you know how to handle it. Get rid of them. Ignore them. And then do what the main thing is. So I was getting ready to take care of the weeds, as you saw, and then I had to stop because I didn't want to get our college dirty. You see what happened? See what happened? Well, what happened, Quinn? What happened that the whole thing just clonked off? Do you know? What happened? Because I didn't touch it. I was over there talking. Did somebody cut me off? How did they do that? How did they do that, Quinn? How did they do that? So everybody, hi, you all are popping back. Hi, Robin Austin. I think that's my girlfriend from high school, Robin. Robin, is that you? Look at here. Now, I'm going to tell you, Robin, if you are in Greensboro, those of you that are in warmer climates, I'm going to tell you, I told my mother, I've been sending seeds all over the country, sending seeds so that you can get started. It doesn't have to be something that is large. You can just take the little piece in your back, right off of your back porch, and then when you have things right off of your back porch, you know what happens? You can contain it. Look at what is happening. You can't tell me that you can't grow. Look at here. This is absolutely astounding. This is unbelievable. Dory, oh my God. Dory's on here, Dory. I love you. Doreen is on here. That's my god sister. All the way in Memphis, Tennessee. Those of you that have just tuned in, I want you to know that we got cut off a few minutes ago, but this is the Church Spoon Garden. I wasn't coming out here today, but I passed by and I saw all of these weeds, but I saw how much the garden has grown. These cabbages, I'm going to have to show you because if you don't see the show, here are our collards, okay? So that stuff in here has come up. That right there, those are weeds. But here are collards. Those are weeds. I got to get that out. And over there, those are the watermelons, and we pray that they come up. So look at what we're having on this side. So look. Collards. Mustards right here. Cabbage right here. Kale back there. And then we have the zucchini squash over here. This right here is supposed to be the okra. Back over here. Now let me show y'all these Brussels sprouts, because I'm really getting excited about the Brussels sprouts. Look at there. Are they coming up or what? They look like cabbages, but you know that the Brussels sprouts are going to come out on that stalk looking like the itty bitty cabbages, which they look like, the Brussels sprouts look like. So I have to get the weeds out. So I got the rake hoe or whatever you want to call it. So it's going to be exceptionally incredible. It's going to be. But I couldn't do anything without coming in here and picking some of this stuff. It's so much that we are harvesting. Little seeds, no matter how small they may be, they have the potential to grow your life. This will grow your life, and this will change your life immediately. Let me see. Beautiful God. Thank you. Remind me, my grandma. Oh yeah. Thank you. Does it? So this is what is important. You all know that we have got to go back to the basics, because do you all remember back when we were coming up, nobody really ever got sick? Nobody ever got sick because they were all eating from their own gardens, things that they planted themselves, things that were nutritious. We got the beta carotene and all of the vitamin D from these green vegetables, which we've forgotten about them, and these don't taste like what's in the grocery store, darling. Not at all, darling, not at all. So you have to make sure that we go back to some of these things. Now you see things all on the TV and on social media saying who's doing this and why they're doing this. Well, in opposed to talking about them and making comments that, oh, they're trying to kill us, oh, they're trying to do, let me tell you how you can come back and combat that. Grow your own food. We don't need to be eating so much anyway, I don't think. So I've put myself on, today is my day for just vegetables. So last night, this morning about 2 o'clock, look at this. Look. Are these wonderful? It's unbelievable. Look at here. So about 2 o'clock this morning, because I have greens that are taking over my refrigerator. And so, greens don't smell that great. Now, let me just tell you something. They don't. If you have a whole bunch of them, they don't smell that great. But then, honey, that you start working and doing what you do, everybody says, is there a snake out there? Is there what? Well, let me tell you something. I'm afraid of mice, rats, and snakes. You want to shut me down? Do something like that. But let me tell you something. I got something that if I see a snake, I got that big old whole thing, and then I am not going to play with it. You don't play with snakes. You just kill them. You kill them, and you kill them, and you keep killing them till they just don't move at all. What are you saying? Absolutely, we only eat from the garden. Yes, Alabama and on the farm. Let me tell you what happens. When you actually do your own growing, your own gardening, what ends up happening, you live longer, your body feels better, and you have an incredible health situation. What are you saying? Healthy lifestyle. Now, when you don't do it, okay, you all know that I felt like a couple of weeks ago, I needed to go to the Betty Ford Clinic. I just felt like I needed to go and look at Lord have mercy. Let me show you something. Honey, I thank God for Jesus. I have dropped my car key out here in this field. Well, I got to put it in another place because I had it up top, but now I got to put it somewhere else. Yeah, dropped it. So, I don't even know what I was talking about. That done shook me up. Can you imagine if my key would have been stuck down there? I would have had to hear my husband's mouth. Why in the world would you go out there? So listen, this is what I'm saying. When you have a healthy life and you do your gardens and all of that stuff, you know what ends up happening? You live longer. Now, I remember this. Our grandparents, great-grandparents, they never got sick. But when they got sick, they would go to the doctor. They ended up worse when they went to the doctor than they were before when they started taking the medicine and they started doing that. But then when somebody said, you don't need to do all of that, and they got back on the regimen, you know what happened? That spell was over, darling. They got some prayer. They got the blessed oil, honey, and we were drinking blessed oil. We put blessed oil on everything. We put blessed oil on the washing machine. Put blessed oil on the the refrigerator. This woman said on the refrigerator. You put blessed oil. You put blessed oil on the car. You put blessed oil on the washing machine. You put blessed oil on anything because we believe that it works, and it still works. So we drink it, all of this kind of stuff. So let me tell you, I watched the video yesterday. I'm always looking at something. Let me tell y'all something. I love YouTube. Ooh, and you all go, these shows now are on YouTube, so I need you all to subscribe. Go to Kelli Wells Johnson and subscribe. We have a lot of things that are happening. You all are so wonderful. You are the best people in the world. You're here every day or anytime I pop on, because I don't know why you pop on, but because I don't know. Because sometimes I'm like, Lord, y'all can be doing something else. But I'm grateful that you're here. And I can't do what I do without you. So I have to tell you, I love you so much. And I'm excited that this is happening. But I need somebody to come out here. You know, the saints, they keep saying they coming. I'm coming. Sister Kelli, I'm coming. You ain't coming nowhere. You see all of this stuff. I'm out here and you think you're going to call me and I'm just going to say, oh, yeah, here. No. If I took out the time to plant, you can at least come out and pick. I'm out here picking because the weeds are trying to take us over. But let me show you something and I'm going to let you go. When you have a seed, the seed of positivity, when you have a seed that you know is going to change your life for the better, take the advantage of doing it because you can. Don't waste your time focusing in on the weeds because we still have what we need, but the weeds have come. The weeds grow faster than the actual seed. But you know what you do? Because you know the seed that the weeds are coming, you come prepared. Oh, I'm going to get these weeds. They will not live past another hour. They will not. And you have to get that in your mind. Anything that is holding you hostage, anything that is keeping you locked in, anything mentally, emotionally, financially, it's one decision. Get up, darling. Get up and get going. This can change your life. When I come out here, it's so tranquil. I pray. I talk to God and I ask him, give me directions of what I'm to do today. Sometimes you get overwhelmed because you're thinking in the future and then you're thinking about what didn't happen in the past. Darling, if you're living, that's the miracle. Don't worry about it. Get yourself up and go at it again. If people are laughing at you and talking about you because you have something that the Lord told you, if he told you, it's a promise. Every word God speaks, it's a promise. So you just get on up. Get on up and go at it again. And don't worry about people. Let them laugh. People laughed at Sarah and Abraham, but Isaac got here, baby. Didn't he get here? He did. And so your blessing, your miracle, your promise is going to get here. But you've got to get up, change your mind. Stop crying, honey. You start crying, you can't figure out what you were crying about. I start crying about stuff. Lord have mercy. I get so tangled up in crying, I forget what I originally started crying about. You lose focus, you lose time. And time is something that we all have, but we don't know how long we're going to have it. So the time that you have, you need to get up and make it useful. I should see some hearts. I know that. Can anybody heal? Can you heal? If you heal me, say something. So I want you to know that your day is going to be great. Your life is going to be even better because you made a decision that you're going to do it. I've been out here working this field of opportunity, this field of change, this field of prosperity, this field of hope. This is a field that can change your life. Decide what your field is going to be. Get yourself up and go at it again. Hey there, Keita. How are you? Angelique, come out here. I told you to come out here. Quit being beautiful and come out here. Take some stuff home to Elder Bell and Mother Bell. Get yourself up and let's go at it. Look at this. Look at these. Look at these. These are some smaller ones. Look. Our lives are going to be changed because we planted the seed. And hi there, Charlie. That's my little brother. We planted the seed, and with expectation, we have been praying and expecting God to really give us a great harvest. So you know what's going to happen? If you believe it and you work it, darling, it's going to come to pass. Don't stop for anything. Get yourself up. If things haven't been the greatest, if you're in the bed and you're not feeling well and you've been sick and you've been diagnosed with some things, let me tell you something. The doctor sees what they see, but God knows what he can do. And that means he can do absolutely any and everything. Get up. Let's start. Let's start doing things differently because we want a different response. We want a different answer. We want a different outcome. And once we get it, don't be selfish. Share with everybody else. Anybody, everybody. If you want seeds, I'll send them to you. I will send them to you because I want you to transform your life. We have new gardens and new farmers in Texas, Georgia, North Carolina. We have 4 new ones in North Carolina. We have one that's out in my god sister Gina. She has one out in Washington, Seattle, Washington. Everything can become different if you decide that you want change. If you want change, guess what happens? You got to make a decision, and that decision has to be made. And I'm asking you, make it today. You've waited long enough. You see that the harvest is coming in. I don't want you to miss the season, because one thing about time, we live in time. We live in a space, but we're not guaranteed how long it's going to be to occupy that space. But also, this thing can become a new gift for you. And when it becomes a gift, guess what's happening? Your gift will make room for you. And the Lord never said what size room it is. So if you work little, maybe it'll be a little tanchy-wanchy. But if you work big and believe that God is going to do something, guess what happens? Great things are coming. You just have to keep looking ahead. Those of you that want the Flow House shirt, of course, this is not it. This is not it. We would love for you to get one. It's $25 and $8 for shipping. So you go to Kelli, W Johnson, and then the number 9. Kelli Johnson and the number 9. And I promise you this. We pray over the shirts. It's just a declaration to say that you're a part of what we're doing, and you believe that God is going to do some great and mighty things in your life as well. Don't ever underestimate Jesus, because he never underestimated you. If he took out the time to make you, darling, he knew that great things would come from your life. I'm depending on you to depend on Jesus. When? Right now. Thank you all for tuning in. Thank you for loving Jesus enough to take out a little time with your little sister. I want you to know, I've been talking about time. We live in time and we have spaces. We don't know how long time is, but with your time, use it wisely. And guess what? You better do it, because you can't go back and get time back. I love you. If you haven't heard it all day, I got to tell you this. Oh, honey. Oh, darling. Oh, sweet baby. All of those great things. Jesus loves you so much that he took out time to make. He took out time to make you, and since he made you, he made something great. He didn't make a mistake. Hey there, Sid. Hey there, Aaron. Hey there, Serena. He did not make a mistake. He did something great and incredible. So live there and make it bigger and better. I'm dependent on you, because I love Jesus. I love Jesus. Good God Almighty, Miss Molly. And I love him. I'm wealthy, and I love him. I am rich, and I love him. I am prosperous, and I love him. I have great health for the rest of my life. Every single day of my life, I declare it to be so, because I said it. It is that. Pecolia Leak made it all the way from North Carolina. So those of you that are on here, do me one big favor. If you could just hit the share button, that would be great. Go over Sid. Go over Pecolia. Go over Aaron. Everybody, go over Dory. Go over and subscribe to YouTube, Kelli Wells Johnson, and I'll see you soon.